Hello guys, welcome back. So last time we did create, we validated our result, we displayed nice message when there are errors, and then there was some exercise for you to do the validation for the description form, which is what I have done here. If you have done something like this, great. Wait a minute, I haven't done it. Yeah, so to finish up, you just copy here what we have done over there, and then just replace the title with description. That way you have the error message here, but don't also forget that you must have the invalid is invalid whenever there is an error, so that this div to show up, it must also have this here, which you can put and replace this with description. So if the error has disk is invalid is added to the class, and then this message is displayed. Now we will do the same thing, but this time we need to do edit and update these two. So edit, last time we said we will want to display the edit form. Right now I have the edit form, but it's empty. And what's going to be is it's going to be the same as the create form, except it will have the value of the object that the ticket that we want to edit. So I'll zoom in, go into the create.blade.php, copy everything, come to edit and paste it. So now we have this. So instead of create, let's say update, and there are these two important things in the form up here. It goes to tickets.update, but now it goes to store. This is to save, to record it in your database. But now we are doing update, so it goes to update. But when we are doing update, beside the route, we need the ticket, the object that we are updating. We need some kind of identifier. So in this case, we use ticket ID. But if you are asking where is this coming from, that is a good question. And the answer is here in the ticket ID, we need to pass some ticket object here. And some ticket object just like here. If you see the show, we queried it and passed it like this. So we have to do something like that here too. So I will expect some ID. When I'm editing, I'm expecting IP. If you do in your console here, if you do PHP artisan route list, you'll see that for edit to work, this is the route we are expecting. This is the URL that I'm expecting. It's going to be tickets and some identifier of the ticket. This wildcard represents some identifier. In our case, it's the ID. So it could be 1, 2, and then /edit. During this, a form is displayed from this method, the AddEdit. That's where we add AddEdit. But AddEdit now is expecting some ID, and we get this ID. We use this ID and find the object by querying it like this. What we didn't show, I won't repeat myself. I'll just copy paste it, and then pass this just like this, like an array. Or there is another method called compact that avoids the needs of building array every time you want to pass these values. So ticket is now passed as an array. So when I'm in the edit form and when I'm saying $ticket ID, now it is the ID of that query ticket. Another thing is when I'm going for this form, in this input field list, I want to see the title of this ticket I selected of ID 1, ID 2. The way to do that is here in the value, you'd normally say $ticket title. So you're saying display title here in the value of the title field, so it's not empty. Right now I'm using the old helper to keep the old file during validation as is. So I'll use the same thing. I would need this because someone may be updating it to 2 character updating the title to 2-character title, and that should be kept there. So the old method has a second parameter where we can say ticket and then title. So now if I go to some ticket, and this ticket, for example, is ticket with ID 10. If I say edit now, we will keep the title here. And if I try to edit it to this and try to submit, well, it's saying the post method is not supported for this route. That is because the update method, if you see here, I used update, and update is expecting put, and I'm still using post here. Okay? To get over this, you can't just say put here. The problem is most browsers don't support put. They still support the basic get post. So to get around, we use add method field here, add method field, and then you specify put here. This is blade directive, so you surround it like that. Okay, so now if I try and update it to AA and save, well, I don't have any validation or anything in place yet, so still doesn't do anything because it's going to the update method. But the update method, whenever I click this, now I made it go to the update method, tickets update with this ticket value, and I don't have anything in the update method now. The update method is empty. So in the update method, I expect a request object to come from the user. So I use this request object, and I also expect that ID that's from on this URL to pass through. So I inject that ID too. So I query the ticket just like I did in the edit. So if you're feeling this code being very repetitive, yes, I am using it, it's repetitive, but it's fine for now. And then I instantiate the ticket title and description from this request, and then instead of ticket arrow save, I just say updates. This is the only different from this. The other difference is the ticket object is now coming from the database instead of an empty. So I'll put the validation here. I need the validation. So I carry the ticket, give it the new values and update. And of course, I'll have to redirect the user back to the list of tickets like this. So by this, I'm done with the update method. I go back, there is one thing in the text area, I don't have the value from the database like this. The value is not being displayed, right? When I go to the title, it has a value, the description doesn't. So I use that old function here to keep the value from the form and to get access to the value coming from the database. I give it this value. So now text area will have both, just like AA. So instead of AA, I say some problem, and I paste that here and try to save. Now this record is updated to here, which is looking perfectly nice. So next we'll try to clean up this repetitive code, and if you also observe, the create and the edit form are sharing the same code over and over again. That's really also disturbing, so we'll try to clean up. And most of all, when someone updates or creates a form, we want to be able to display a message saying ticket has been created or ticket has been updated. So we'll deal with that in the next video. For now, this is enough. See you.